What's up, YouTube family? So today I want to talk about something that's very, 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 very important when it comes to becoming a man. And that's setting goals. Setting goals, means basically, it is what it is. You figure out what you're gonna do, and you actually make a fucking plan. It's very similar to my last couple videos, just like when I talked about your daily routines. Matter of fact, yeah, this was yesterday. Your daily routines is pretty much what you do every single day. So you got to set goals, man. You can't just wake up in the morning just doing whatever. You can't just get up out of bed and just la 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 la. Man, like you got to set goals. You have to set goals. And it's crazy in a way how really all these things kind of come together. You know what I'm saying? I talked about creating new pathways in your mind, which is the pathway analogy. I talked about going monk mode. You know what I'm saying? I talked about meditation. What is it? Changing your habits. And I talked about setting goals. But they all kind of go together. You cannot do one without the other. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go monk mode, man. If you want to be a man, listen, man, you got to go monk mode. You gotta go monk mode, man. I don't care what nobody says, man. Fuck what you believe in. There is no God, y'all. There is no invisible man in the sky with superpowers. Nothing's gonna come save you. Especially as a man, you got to get out there and you got to get it. Man, if you want to make some of your life, you got to make something of your fucking life. Man, y'all know, like I said, give a fuck what y'all believe in. I'm not here to tell you to cater to your beliefs. I'm here to give you facts. I'm all about truth and facts. That's what I deal with, not people's beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I don't give a fuck about nobody's beliefs here on this channel. I'm sorry. Like, if I offend anybody, don't watch my fucking channel. The fuck is a belief? The fuck? Shit, R. Kelly fucking believed he can fly. The fuck? Is R. Kelly flying right now? No. That motherfucker's in goddamn prison for fucking around with underage girls. Yeah, so fuck R. Kelly. The fuck? It's just like the same as motherfuckers when you got a man who believes he can get or you got a woman who believes that she's a man but believes a man can get pregnant. Or you got a man who believes he's a woman. Doesn't matter what the fuck you believe in. It's about what it is. And in order to be a man, you have to go monk mode. Like I said, I talked about all these things. Pathway analogy, going monk mode, meditation, changing your habits. Now I'm talking about setting goals. They all go together. They all go together. You know what I'm saying? You got to go monk mode in order to be a successful man. In order to go monk mode, you got to change your habits. In order to change your habits, you got to fucking create new pathways. And in order to create new pathways, you have to set goals. And if you have trouble setting goals, then you have to go back to the drawing board and meditate. It's just that simple. It's just that fucking simple. Stop playing with your life, man. Stop playing with y'all's fucking lives. This shit is not a fucking game. I know I used the video game analogy, but that's what it is. It's a fucking analogy. This is not a real game. You can't just die and then bloop, 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 and then get a new character and then pop back up. Okay? And I don't believe in reincarnation either, but that's another topic for another video. But either way, you got to treat this life like this is your one and only, because I do believe that this is your one and only. I can't prove it, but logic will tell you this is your one and only life. So, set goals. It's the same shit. It's just like creating your pathways, changing your habits, shit like that. You got to already know what the fuck you're doing. Have your clothes washed. Wash your clothes, man, and fold your shit up. So it's just a subconscious thing. Waking up in the morning or going to bed at night knowing that you already know what you're going to wear the next day, it just sets the whole tone. It sets the whole tone of your day, makes things go a lot smoother. So you have to set goals, man. Some of you motherfuckers, y'all might as well just get out of bed and just wear a fucking blindfold and just la 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 la. It's just a lot of la 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 ass niggas living in fucking la la land. You got to cut that shit out, y'all. Y'all got to set goals. You have to know what you're doing tomorrow. What are you doing next week? What am I going to do 5 minutes from now? I know as soon as I get off, as soon as I turn off this video, I'm going to go right back in that fucking job and I'm going to finish doing these parts and I'm going to clock out here at 3:30 and I'm going to go pick up my daughter around 4. I already have a goal. You got to already, just little things, the shit that we don't think about. We don't never set goals, man. A lot of y'all just out just doing shit, man. Part of being a man is setting goals, man. In order to make anything, I mean, I shouldn't have to talk. I shouldn't have to say this to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers already know how life works, or they should by this point. You know, you can't just do whatever, just whenever. So, part of setting goals, man, is having a plan. There's got to be a reason why you're setting these goals. I mean, like, what do you want to do with your life? Do you want to be rich? Do you want to just work a regular job until you retire? I mean, shit, man. We see what that's doing for our parents. Oh yeah, they're gonna be so wealthy and happy when they retire. I mean, come on, y'all. You gotta really be realistic, especially us as men, man. Y'all see they out here trying to feminize us. They telling these women that they're the ones in power now. They telling us that, wanting to become rich and wealthy is a bad thing, and that we should still go find us a wife and settle down and get married. And come on, y'all. That's not a goal. That's not setting goals. That's setting yourself up for failure. Now, don't set yourself up for failure. Just because I'm telling you to set goals don't mean you just set any type of goal. I mean, hell, I can say, listen, when I clock out, I'm going to go, instead of pick up my daughter, I'm going to go on 3rd Street and I'm going to buy a fucking bag of crack, and I'm going to buy me a crack pipe from the store, and then I'm going to smoke me some crack. That's setting a goal, but is that really going to benefit me? No, that's going to set me up for failure. It's going to fuck me up more in the long run. It's like when I was talking about monk mode. Don't do shit that will fuck you up. Smoking crack is not part of monk mode at all. You know what I'm saying? And neither is smoking herbs. So you want to be successful, man. Y'all got to have a successful mindset. Successful men, we set goals. We set goals, man. We're not just here just to be here. We're not here just to have a good time. Yeah, we like to have fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, we like to go out places every once in a while. You know what I mean? Yeah, we like to have sex. Yeah, we like, you know what I'm saying? We like to eat good food. Sometimes we like to eat ice cream and shit. It's okay to treat yourself sometimes. Sometimes. It should only be a little bit of pleasure. Most of your life should be working, because real men, we're not just working for ourselves. We're working for our kids, the people that depend on us, the village that we're in, and then the next generation after us. That's what men live for. See, women, they're here to just have fun. They're here to go shopping and, I want to be on TikTok. I want to get my nails done. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't set goals. Women really don't have goals like that. No, not to sound sexist, but most women really don't have goals, especially these modern day bitches. They don't give a fuck about next week, tomorrow. They don't give a fuck. You see how they are? Shit, man. They so fucking inconsistent, so distracted. You know what I mean? Shit, man, they talking to this guy one day, talking to that nigga the next day, then they talking to another nigga the next. Now they here, they there, they hanging out with these friends. Now, oh man, now I can't stand that bitch. Now I'm hanging out with. Come on, man. Y'all, this ain't us. We don't act like females, y'all. Over here, we act like men because we are men. And men, real men, set goals. There are things that I need to do. I need to take care of shit because I got people that fucking depend on me. I got kids. I'm going to have grandkids. I'm going to have great-great-grandkids possibly. I want them to look back and say, my great-great-grandfather set some shit up for us. Not just, my great-great-grandfather was just some old drunk that I just found out about because of some old fucking book that my grandmother had in her basement. No, fuck that. I'm tired of learning about. I learned a lot about my old family like that. A lot of them were good men. I had a lot of good men on my dad's side of the family, and I had a lot of good men on my mom's side too, but I mean, there was a lot of them who just didn't really do shit. But men back in the day, like we talked about before, men back in the day were just more manly, man. They set goals. Like even back in the day, even back when black people didn't have it good, man, back in the 40s and 1930s and shit, man, black men were doing something, man. They at least had some type of farmland, something, man. You know why? Because really our ancestors were not that selfish. Not like some of our more recent ancestors. But you go down the line, our ancestors, man, they thought about us. Even though we didn't exist yet, they knew that they were going to have kids and grandkids and great-grandkids. This is what men do for. In order to build a fucking empire, which is very, very important. I'm going to talk about that another day, probably Monday. But in order to build an empire, you got to be able to set goals. So y'all quit acting like little bitches. Quit sitting around. Stop wasting your fucking time, nigga. Go out there and set a goal. I love y'all. Peace. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.